A top U.S. intelligence official's remark that he believes North Korea will never give up its nuclear weapons has drawn strong responses from both the U.S. and the South Korean government. Seoul and Washington say they stand firm in the belief that their current denuclearization policy will eventually have the desired effect. Kwon Soa starts us off.
The U.S. State Department has insisted that Washington remains fully dedicated to its policy of denuclearizing the Korean peninsula. It was responding to remarks made on Tuesday by the Director of National Intelligence, James Clapper, who told the Council on Foreign Relations that denuclearizing North Korea is practically impossible.
I think the notion of getting the North Koreans to denuclearize is probably a lost cause. They are not going to do that. That is their ticket to survival.
The intelligence chief said the U.S. had options to encourage the regime to reduce its stockpile, but it would require some give and take.
Well, the best we could probably hope for is some sort of a cap, but they're not going to do that just because we ask them. There's going to have to be some significant inducements.
Responding to the comments, State Department spokesperson John Kirby made clear that Clapper's views do not represent Washington's official stance. He added that the U.S. is hoping for a resumption of the six-party denuclearization talks once North Korea is able to demonstrate verifiable efforts toward that end. But what exactly constitutes verifiable efforts?
Inspectors have to be able to go into the country and be able to see whether or not North Korea is in keeping with the agreement to denuclearize, should it agree to do so. An example, would be something like what they did in Iran, except in Iran, in the case of Iran, it was a freeze. So in North Korea, it would have to be denuclearization, which is what the State Department has reiterated.
While there are concerns, there is some division within the U.S. on North Korea policy. Some experts say the U.S. intelligence chief's statement should not be taken too seriously, as many things could change because the current administration is on its way out in a few months. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.